welcome in everyone, and happy Retro Adventure Wednesday. I can't even say the name of my own stream. It's a bad start. Welcome to Retro Adventure Wednesday. It's me, Decaf Jedi, and you might notice things look a little different. I am streaming from a new location temporarily. I am in my daughter's playroom. I've been demoted here for a little while my office gets a little work done. So everything's off. I'm streaming on Wi-Fi, which seems like a really bad idea. The lighting's wrong, the sound's wrong, everything is just a mess. But I mean, yeah, I have a more interesting backdrop now. I have a Simpsons game and X-Men: Children of the Atom playing in the background. So that's something. You know, it could be worse. But yeah, welcome in. It's me, Decaf Jedi, and tonight I should have led with the stream title. I'm playing Gold Rush. It is the summer of AGI, and I'm going back to 1988 to play a Sierra game I have never played before, so I'm very excited about that. I've never so much as loaded up Gold Rush before, so this is a real treat for me. I hear this game is very fair, very easy to get into, not tricky at all. Hey, RJ, thank you so much for the resub, and thank you, Kevin, for the resub a little bit earlier. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. So glad you could join me here for a little bit of Gold Rush action. Yeah, you know, young Billum there. Welcome in, by the way. I'm very excited for the gorgeous AGI graphics. This is a good one, and hey, thank you, Jason, for the resub. Wow, we got a hype train in town, y'all. Thank you so much. That is a big start just coming back. So yeah, I think we'll just jump into the game. Let's do this thing. Oh, I'm playing the Apple II version. Why not? Okay, let me get my grizzled prospector voice going there. Hey, city slicker. Any varmint that tries to cross my claim better be ready to pay the consequences. But I reckon I can let you pass on by if you can answer a simple question from your miner's manual. California Gold. Ugh. Otherwise, I'll string you up quicker than you can say Winnemucca, Nevada. Hey, Pickle Dog, thank you so much for the cheer. All right. What is the last name of a well-known writer that spent time in Angel's Camp during the 1860s? Here's a hint for you. It's on page 41. Now, that's not page 41 of the manual. That is page 41 of, let's see, the book that came packaged with this game. We are being edutained right now. I should say this is the finest edutainment product you're likely to encounter from this era if you don't count Oregon Trail. So we're going to be referencing California Gold, Story of the Rush to Riches by Phyllis and Lou Zahner. So let's see, we're looking at page 41. I'm going to guess it's Mark Twain, but I'm ready to be surprised. I may already be pre-edutained. Okay, it's Mark Twain. I knew it. That's where he met Lieutenant Commander Data and Guinan. I remember all this now. This all makes perfect sense. This is all checking out. Friend of mine, Sarah Kell, friend of yours was cleaning out stuff at their parents' house and gave me a bunch of classic game boxes. Oh, Gold Rush was one of them. That's fantastic. All right, let's do this thing. So, Twain, or should I say Samuel Clemens? Congrats, partner. Hope you strike it rich. All right. The McNeil brothers developed this one. This was, I guess, published by Sierra, but developed not in-house, which is a real rarity for Sierra games. The life and times of a great American hero, Jared Wilson. A young, ambitious city slicker born and raised in urban America. Quite frankly, he's perfectly prim and proper, caught in the trap of 9 to 5. This all life has to offer? There has to be more. This man is ready for some... Oh, he's dreaming of adventure. We'll never know why, though. Okay, here we go. Okay, there he is. A covered wagon. Conestoga action. Oh, no. Arrowed. He's been arrowed. Poor Jared. Oh no, he flees in panic. Now he's on a boat. It looks like the King's Quest III boat. Oh, he's looking through a telescope, a spyglass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, he died that time too. There he just jungle swang to death. There he ran into a lamppost, which is a definite danger in Brooklyn. All right. Jason, I know nothing about this game either. I'm ready to jump in. Welcome in, everybody, by the way. So glad you could join me tonight for a little bit of classic Sierra action. So I think we have to let this song play through in the Apple II version. Now, what you can't see right now is that there are dozens of Generation 1 My Little Ponies immediately to my right. My wife's ever-growing collection of there's our title, Gold Rush, of Generation 1 My Little Ponies. Like this one, I'll call it Apple Cakes. I'm going to say that it is the leader of the My Little Ponies. Go back there, my Apple Cakes. I've got all kinds of props in this room. Oh no, he just jumped out. Straight into Brooklyn. To rev up the Gen 1s. I mean, yeah. Gen 1s are serious business. There are so many of them. We have a My Little Pony show stable. We have the castle. Oh man, it is Pony Town in here. All right, we have some clippity cloppities. Thank you all so much for the for the hype train. I appreciate it. Now I want to just say, it upsets me that in the Apple IIGS version, our character has beady red eyes. Like, I don't know what to make of that, but only in profile. Straight ahead, it's like a steel blue with a red nose. But in profile, the beady red eyes are is upsetting. All right, I just got gold rushed. Okay, so now we know. Yes, it would have behooved me. Hey, Matawi. Thank you for that sexy gram. We're in it now. Open gate. I love that it adds a period to the parser, I guess because this is an edutainment title and you want to teach kids to end their sentences with punctuation. Oh, did you hear that good sound? This game's got it all. Open door. Hey, bees. Hey, Stalk. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, Dreamship, Curse Lashe, Paul Not Pat, everybody. Great to see y'all. Unlock door. All right. Ooh, we've got Big Sprite. You know I like it when we got Big Sprite. Hey, Packet Gain. Howdy, howdy. Atomic Matter. Good to see you. Let's see. In the living room, there's a desk in the corner and a table in the center of the room. Open desk. Open drawer. You've looked in these drawers thousands of times before and never seen anything interesting. Those are the worst drawers I've ever heard of. Is that bong on the table? Close desk. Oh, that is devious. That is devious. Look at note. Read statement. Oh, wow. Let's get that statement. Okay, I officially love this game. If we're going to get a little Oh Susanna musical stinger every time I pick up an item, that is fantastic. Yeah, it's a good point noise. I'm telling y'all, I am in love with the Apple IIGS versions of all these AGI games. They're all so good. No, Grayson, I've never played this one before. Good to see you. All right. Read statement. All right, my number is 235. 235. Everyone remember, it's 235. Grayson, what was your impression of this game after you played it in Adventure Tuesday? And also, do you feel like this is an accurate representation of Brooklyn? Open book. Memories, memories, memories. Every time you look at this album, it brings back memories. The album begins with the painting of your father and his best man, Mr. Quell, the bank president, shaking hands after the wedding. That's exactly what I did after my wedding. I found a bank president and I said, soon I will be earning money and I would like to invest it with you, sir. You can't help but remember the help Mr. Quell was during the years after your parents' death. He raised you and your brother Jake until you could live on your own. Now, the use of the possessive with the apostrophe before the S rather than after it could mean only one parent died, but I think this edutainment product needed a little more proofreading. Here's a painting of your older brother Jake when he was just a baby. You often think of Jake wondering where he is and what he's doing. Just across the page is a painting of you. You must have been about 18 months old. Boy, they got a lot of little tiny paintings done, don't they? Oh, you see a photo of your entire family together. You remember the excitement of posing together in front of the camera. It is a very, very special photo to you. Get photo. All right, we carefully remove it from the album. Let's see here. What a great looking game. If you want to open a door, just walk up to it. Wow, look at that. Look at bed. This is your bed. This is your bed. That's some Jim Walzian dialogue there. Sleep. You haven't got time for that. Look under bed. Hide spell components under bed. Hide is not understood. Okay. Or if there's anything else here in the house. Look at kitchen. You never cook. You can't forget your meals your mother prepared here. Open cabinet. You open the cabinet, but the shelves are bare. Wow. Look in closet. First of all, nice closet. In years past, this closet was bulging with all kinds of useful things. I like this. We need more bulging closets. Now, there's a place to store things you don't need. Search closet. Okay, is that all I need in here, gang? Clippity cloppity, clippity cloppity. Bulging makes closets less useful. I don't know. If I have someone over, I want them to see how much stuff I have, and a bulging closet is a good way to signpost that. Boy, look at that fancy lad. I'm going to walk alongside this fancy man. Oh, it's Mr. Quell. Sometimes I think something terrible may have happened to Jake. I wish I knew how he was doing. You know, Jared, a hello would suffice. You could just walk right up and say, hey, Mr. Quell, how's it going? I haven't said he's fine. Someday you'll be united. Okay. Unlock. Gate. We think we may need to lock the door. The door locks by itself, does it now? I suppose it's some sort of magic door. Now, isn't this a wait around until someone just walks up and offers to buy your house situation? We had pleasure helping you with your account at the bank all these years. Bankers love to help people with their accounts. Peeking at a walkthrough and I'm going outside. Wait here for a buyer to arrive and say yes to the offer, says my walkthrough. Oh, wait. Gotta sell house. This is a difficult decision. Your house means a lot to you, but you put it up for sale. Let's see what the market's like here. Now, is there any hint that you're supposed to sell your house? Like, where does that come from? Is he just that confident that it's time to set out and you're supposed to have picked up on that? Well, it rained so hard the day I left. The weather, it was dry. You'll get mail that hints you could come to California. Empty closet, sell house. I mean, every time I run out of food in the pantry, I just sell a house and move into a new one. That's kind of how it works. That's how I ended up in this new locale for streaming tonight. Hopefully the stream is streaming steadily. I'm worried about trying to stream on Wi-Fi, but my only actual port to hook up to the internet is way downstairs. Way downstairs. Okay, so I literally just have to wait around for someone to come by my house. This is how things are. What do you mean? Hey, guy, you're a banker. You've got money. Come buy my house. Buy my book. Use authentic real estate procedures. Oh, some look man. This could be a look man situation. So far, it's just all bank tellers and bank presidents. It's like Brooklyn's the financial capital of the world. You're too far away. That guy's got a wad of cash in his hand. Okay, this is good. This is good. This man looks like he's interested in talk. The real estate man says. Greetings, I'm a real estate man. You're fortunate to own such a fine piece of property. I like this property. I'm willing to pay top dollar. Will you accept $850 in cash for your house? Yes or no? Yes. Property values are at our premium. Inside of Brooklyn? You've conducted a prime sale. You're sad your house is gone, but you'll always have the memories. Oh no, I didn't get the jetpack. Oh no. As you give the real estate man's amazing. The keys to your house, you say, Mr. Quail will come by to pick up my belongings. Sold. Yeah, 1850 will get you like 2 nights in a one bedroom Airbnb now in Brooklyn. That's my Brooklyn humor. You ever heard about real estate in Brooklyn? Oh, wow. Look at him. He's going right in. Don't touch my stuff. Okay. Look at that. It has auto bridge walking technology. Now, as I understand it, walking on the grass in this game gets you like immediately ticketed, right? The sign says, keep off the grass. That's what the football coach in Dazed and Confused kept saying too. Gazebo. Look at gazebo. You remember playing around the gazebo as a child? You'd lose your candy through the wide cracks in the gazebo floor. Search crack. See the sparkle of something shiny. Ah, yes. A closer look reveals a gold coin under the gazebo. Well, if this game's about getting gold, we just got gold good. We did it, gang. All right. Let's see here. Get coin. You stretch your arm as far as humanly possible. The gold coin is almost beyond your reach, but finally you're able to grasp it. Chicken Mac is Zebo for loose cash. He's got to turn it upside down and shake it. Okay, I think I have to pick flowers too. I'm peeking at my walkthrough periodically. Pick flowers. Does the DOS version have this great point jingle? I know it couldn't be possibly as good as the Mac version, which is immaculate, if you will. Point jingles are something we've lost. Why doesn't every game have point jingles? Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. These dapper gents. Couldn't figure out how the post office worked. Okay. Read board. Why, dead or alive? Zach Pitts. Okay. Ring bell. Ding ding. Oh, it's so good. What can I do for you? Get mail. Let me check. I'll be right back. Postmaster exclaims, "Good news, Jared! You have a letter." He places the letter on the counter. Fantastic. I didn't want to say fantastic. Why did you give me a fantastic prompt? The letter isn't open. I can't believe you're making me open this letter right now. Jared, this letter is of great importance, as you will find. I live in the area drained by the American River. Today I came down to bury Pa. You'll only want to come here quickly. Only you will understand what it's. Very well, Jake. Please bring something from home so I'll know it's you. Great find in the American River. I think there's code. There's code. Ooh, Wing Commander had triumphant tunes. There you go. There's some interesting holes that look like they've been cut intentionally. Oh, it's a punch card. He's getting into primitive programming. Get stamp. You know, it's weird. If you kick around the Sierra community long enough and the retro adventure game community long enough, sometimes you just know about little puzzles, even in games you've never played or ever paid that close of attention to. It's like, I have a strong memory that there's a stamp situation here. Let's see. I think, don't I need to quit my job or something? Isn't that part of this process? Okay, so where is my job? Talk to the man in the Southwest office. Take job and shove it. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Sweet water. Drink water. Yuck! That water's for thirsty animals. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? I hope everyone's well. I was out of town last week. I was spending time with my wife's family down in Myrtle Beach, and then we had to flee Myrtle Beach because there was Tropical Storm Debbie that was coming ashore, and our flights got canceled, and we had to search all of coastal South Carolina for any remaining rental cars and drive back and all that sort of fun. It was good times. Hey, good to see you, man. More games need to have exclamation points in the title. I've been trying to hit the exclamation point every time I say it. Oh, it's a lady. But I don't know if I'm doing a good job. How are you, Ben? To be fair, people flee Myrtle Beach all the time. That's true. I was ready to flee. With a sweet voice, Lois. Sweet voice, Lois. Sweet voice, Lois. Now I can't say Lois. With a sweet voice, Penguin says, It is so nice to see you again, Jared. Don't be such a stranger. You work so much, I worry about you. You know, no one's ever said that to me. Weird. If you score points. Score is not understood. What do you think this is? Leisure Suit Larry? Ooh, just played a lot of Phoenix Wright. I need to play some Phoenix Wright. I feel like Phoenix Wright would be right up my alley. Things have been humdrum around here lately. I haven't had much to do. Now you will hear me say things like that. I feel like Phoenix Wright would make some good streaming. Also, you know, I've been thinking, now this is my crazy idea for later this week. If this stream actually works, if the Wi-Fi is capable of sending out all the signals y'all need to see the stream the way it's meant to be seen in pure 8K resolution, my plan is maybe later this week, since I have this big Simpsons cabinet in the background now, maybe I'll play the Simpsons game that came out for like Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and some of those platforms later this week. Just embrace the Simpsons of it all. Your boss is a great guy to work for. You never had a single problem with him. Well, it's about to start now. Talk to boss. The boss says, "You're a very ambitious young man. You're going to go places in this company." Good job. Your boss is shocked by your decision. But Jared, you're one of the best. But a man has to do what a man has to do. I wish you the very best, Jared. We'll miss you around here. You know, if I ever quit my job, which is something I fantasize about a lot, I think maybe I will load that sound up on my phone to play as soon as I finish telling my supervisor. Woo! Hey, we got raid coming in. Thank you for the raid, Forte. Let me give a shout out here. Hey, Forte, thank you for the raid and thank you for the resub. How are you doing this evening? Welcome in, Forte and Raiders. Hope you're doing well. What were you playing tonight? Okay, there it is. Wilco Webb's daughter wants him to send a message so that she can see it. This is the message. There you have it. That is the power of the internet. Super Metroid Link to the Past combo randomizer? Now, wait a second. Are you telling me it's going to get Metroid all over my Legend of Zelda? Is that how that randomizer works? Like, all of a sudden, am I going to be like, you know, Link's going to roll up into a ball and go spinning through a dungeon? Tell me more about this confusing concept. Let's go ask for a job back. I have immediate regrets. I've made a lot of big decisions today. Now that I'm slowing down to think about this, I'm realizing I have made a lot of big decisions. A lot of big decisions for a little man in Jared. Talk to teller. Welcome to Brooklyn Bank. How may I help you? Withdraw money. I'll help you at the window. Okay, Jared, what's your account number? 235. Just one moment. I'll get your money for you. Yeah, I wonder if Jared is like, you know, if it's low blood sugar and he's having a little bit of an episode due to that. Like, what's going on here? Okay. So we're going to now leave the bank and go north again. We're doing great, gang. We are actually on the world record pace right now. As always, that's what we do around here. We break speed running records. Man, look at that stylish person. Did they have cool shirts like that back in the 1840s? Hello there. Nice ship. Oh man, look at that dude with like purple lesions all over his body in the background. It's like Elvis fell into a grimace shake. What's that guy doing? Look at him. What's your deal? Hey, Samuel, good to see you. Okay. Read poster. Bound for California. The New York built steamer Seafarer now has cargo engaged and will have a prompt dispatch. Buy a ticket from Leonard at 12 Front Street. Strike any key to return to the warehouse. Bam! All right. Let's see here. So I think now we go to the graveyard to say our final farewells. We interrupt this game for a very important announcement. President Polk has confirmed reports of the discovery of gold in California. The rush is on. Oh, baby. There it is. It's happening. James K. Polk, Napoleon of the Stump. One-term president, promised he could accomplish his 5 goals in office in a single term, and did it. And that was it. If we ask a woman to marry us and she asks, do you have a job or a house, then how do we answer? Injured ally, we just say, well, as of what time? Because a lot of that paperwork probably on the house hasn't cleared yet. We may still technically own a house. Maybe it's an escrow. In this house we stand. James K. Polk. I mean, you know, there's some unfortunate imperialism there, but you know, on the other hand, there's that great They Might Be Giants song. I'm the one person on the planet whose favorite They Might Be Giants album is Factory Showroom. That's my very controversial They Might Be Giants take. That whole war thing was self-defense. Yeah. I actually was looking up clip art of the gold rush earlier, and I saw one that was like a map of the western United States, and kind of all the Southwest was just labeled ceded by Mexico. And it's like, well, yeah, kind of ceded. I guess that's one way to say it. Read Stones. It's sad, oh Susanna. Oh my God, it's sad, oh Susanna. People can just slowly slap their thigh while they're listening to that one. Oh my gosh. In respect for our father. Wait, so they are the authors of the tombstone, but then also reference themselves as carrying on their father's legacy? That seems a little like that's making someone else's tombstone all about you, it feels like. In respect for our father, me and my bro are going to carry on his great name. Yeah, a lot of pressure on me from those from those gravestones. It was a dark, damp, dreary, cold, rainy, windy winter night many years ago that your mother and father were suddenly taken in an unfortunate horse-drawn buggy accident. It was a dark, dank, dreary, cold, rainy, windy winter night many years ago. Grayson, how many of those adjectives would you draw through with a red pen if you were copy editing this this bit of dialogue. How many of those do we need? Because I feel like damp, cold. I was like damp and rainy seem a little repetitive. I want more. You want more? What would you throw in there? Steamy? No, cold kind of takes out steamy. It's hard to say. Cher is such a drama queen. How quickly and tragically they were taken. You never have, and most likely never will. Understand why? It's because they got ran over by a buggy. It's very easy to understand. Like in the world of difficult to process deaths, run over by a horse-drawn buggy is pretty straightforward. It's like, yeah, it's probably blunt trauma. Blustery melancholy. Grayson, I don't even know that fancy word. My parents died in the adjective plague at 39. That's right, T-Pat. Oh, man. Okay, so for the record so far, I love this game. Everything about it. Okay, I think that are we ready to go? Is this like what's next? Is this we get to save our routes? Okay, so we have 3 routes we can take. Panama, like the Van Halen song. Cape Horn route, where we'll go around Cape Horn. Or the land route, where we'll get a stagecoach. A stagecoach. What do we think? What's the best route? I'll tell you where I'm leaning, and then you tell me some input. I'm thinking Panama or land route. Like the Cape Horn route, for whatever reason, seems least interesting to me. I don't know. During the opening montage of All the Ways Jared Might Die, falling off a ship looked a little bit underwhelming. Okay, so immediately, Lemming, we have a vote for Cape Horn. Other thoughts? Which way is the best? Jess, let's just hold on to that as we move on to the rest of the game. I'm going to keep my positive attitude. That's what we're all about here. Love and light, living, laughing, and loving. Is there anything Liz walking in perfect tandem with this Boy Scout or whatever? Lil! How very dare you? What would you do? Oh, now, this is the question to ask. Dreamship, what would I do in real life? Definitely not Panama, because that kind of equatorial climate, that's not going to match with me. I'm going to be dead of malaria or just honestly being slightly too hot within a few hours of being in Panama. So IRL, Panama would be out. I think I'd be a stagecoach boy. I think if you ask me, IRL, I'm taking a stagecoach cross country. The stage is set. You best get on it. California gold. Maximum cannibalism. Yeah, that's what I like. Okay, I got kicked by a horse so hard that I bled out, and then some stable hand walked in and immediately Grandpa Simpson out of the room again. It was almost like, check please. He's headed on out. Call me the 1990s one-hit wonder Republica, because baby, I'm ready to go. Just horsing around. There it is. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop. It's the same horse in the carriage accident. Yeah, it's like a Final Destination scenario. I got this. I can walk through the door. Watch me. You look like a guy from one of the other stores I've been to. Talk to man. How may I help you? Stagecoach. Buy trip. You're going to be just like the rest of them, Jared. You should come to me sooner. It seems everyone's heading west to California. Personally, I think you're all crazy to think there's gold for the taking there. But I can see you made up your mind. I can get you as far west as Independence, Missouri. There you'll join a wagon team heading west. Just a short while ago, a ticket to Independence was cheap. But ever since the discovery of gold in California, prices have gone sky high. Now it'll cost you $950. Are you interested in a ticket? Yes. That'll be $950 in cash. Hey, man. This ticket will get you to Independence, Missouri. Now I'm about to give you some information you might find helpful later, so listen up. I've enlisted you as a member of the Long Island Joint Mining and Stock Company. You should be able to locate the company once you arrive in Independence. To get started, show this ticket to the man at the livery stable. Have a safe trip. Wait a second. Why are we getting some Beethoven's Fifth now? That does feel a little steep. What is that in 2024 dollars? I'm guessing, wait, nobody tell me yet. I'm going to say $950 in 2024 dollars is going to be $15,000. That seems low. I think I've lowballed that. Yeah, I don't know how money works. Yeah, we should have bought a car. This is a really good point. Give ticket to man. You need to show it to the... Okay, where's the short king? So as part of my daring escape from Myrtle Beach, I rented a Chrysler Pacifica, so I got to live that minivan life on the drive home. And let me tell you, I can see how people get sucked into it. That's cruising back in style. Hi, Jared. Please wait outside. I'll be here out to help you. What is this? Give ticket to man. Yeah, but if I go that way, the horse is going to kick me. Curious. Do I have a pony with those exact colors within reach? Do I have a gray pony with yellow tail? Oh man, I don't think I do. Oh, that's a bummer. There aren't a lot of gray My Little Ponies. Do you know my dad had a pony when he was a kid and it got hit by a car? His pony died getting hit by a car. What kind of life are you living where your pony gets hit by a car? Its name was Brownie. Pony got hit by a car. That's like the darkest thing I've ever said on the stream. Mark it down. What might I help you with today? Whoa, hey. So you've made your mind to go for the gold. It's an unfortunate term. Hey, Harry, bring that stage on over here. They're staging the stage. Oh, wow. Matawi, 40 stream streak. Thank you so much. That is remarkable. I appreciate all the support. These games are way more fun when there are people to hang out with. Oh, and to play together. He got in the stagecoach and someone left the stereo on. As soon as Jared got in there, he just turned it off. Wow, we've done it, gang. We've beaten Gold Rush. Can you believe it? Time, I'm going to say about 44 minutes. Unbelievable. What is the speed run record on this baby? What are we looking at here? World record. Could be. I'd have to see the splits. Yeah, it was a Flintstone style stereo. It's only, yeah, it's like, oh, wow. Be careful in the parks. Did I mess up? Or did I just step on some grass or something? First stop on your journey is beautiful Buffalo, New York. You gladly get off the stage at Buffalo and embark on a Great Lakes steamer. Lake Erie. Cleveland. Toledo. Detroit. How's the weather in Cleveland? Lake Huron. Lake Michigan. Still Lake Michigan. In Chicago, a city with a whopping 20,000 inhabitants, you disembark the Great Lakes steamer only to board another water-going vessel, a canal boat. This will take you to Peru, Illinois. Is that a place? A ride of about 100 miles. After Peru, the next big leg of your trip will be aboard a river steamer, which will take you to St. Louis via the Illinois and Mississippi rivers. I feel like I'm being edutained here right now. And I like, when I'm being edutained, I want to be very clear here. I want to be more tained than edued. Like, if I'm choosing between the two, it's the tame that I really am here for. And right now, I feel like the edu is really like just sort of overwhelming the tame a little bit. Peru, Illinois is next to Utica, Illinois, and Ottawa, Illinois. It may seem unbelievable, but you have to change steamers again, St. Louis. You're glad to discover this will be your last boat ride, not knowing that in a few short weeks you will long for a relaxing boat to ride. You board another steamer in St. Louis and ride 390 miles up the Missouri to Independence, Missouri. Hurry up and wait. You'll be at Independence in approximately 2 days. That should be real time. I've never been to Missouri. You find the Long Island Joint Mining and Stock Company camp set just north of Independence. With a great deal of anticipation, you enter camp. Oh, look at this. This is a gorgeous scene. Oh, wait, we're grizzled now. Oh my gosh, I didn't recognize our sprite. Look, guys, we're grizzled. We don't have red eyes anymore. Maybe we ate some carrots or something on on one of the steamers. That guy's been run over. That's sad. Wow, when did we get grizzled? Okay. Look at dead man. Dead is not understood. Wake man. Wake is not understood. How many months would it take to travel that far by carriage? Where's the option to go to Deadwood instead? Okay. Talk to man. There's no one close enough to talk to. Get meat. It's not done roasting. This guy's smoking a pipe. That's immediately going to raise this game's ESRB rating. Ho for Cali. Is pretty good, yeah. Ho for California. The man sitting on the log says, "Hello, youngster. I'm glad to see we've got some young blood along on this trip. We're going to need it." "And you, what do you say?" The pig roaster said, "I'm the pig roaster. I got me a pig roasting on that there spit. I can hardly wait to sink my teeth into it. It's me, the pig roaster." Leave it alone, greenhorn. That's my hatchet. Yeah, I'm assuming there's some piece of indispensable, uh, some piece of indispensable inventory here. Head west. Okay. So apparently, I should go east, young man. Just ordinary pig cube. Yeah, that's spam. He's already processed that. Oh, there's a man reading a book. Fancy, fancy. Man reading the book says, "It's a beautiful day to just relax and read a good book. The going will be tough in a few weeks, so I'm enjoying every moment of this easy life. Since we'll be traveling together, I'd like to get to give you something. Here, take this book. I'd like you to have it." You graciously receive it and say, "Thank you." Okay, read book. Whoa. Oh, I've read this one before. How amazing it would be if it was the whole thing. Oh, wow, it's just a random passage every time. "I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Now, these sound like the 10 Commandments. These are the ding dang 10 Commandments. And Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, "Who is this that that darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I'll demand of thee, and answer thou me." Couldn't get the NIV version. "Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Lieth down in green pasture." Oh, wait. We had caps. There were secret caps. Were there any other secret caps? Is that... Wow, this has a lot of babble. "Makes me lie down in green pastures." Okay, it's time for grizzled old Jared to figure out what to do next. Let's see. "Hello, I'd like to join your conversation of men." This man is engaged in an intriguing conversation with El Capitan. This is the stream where Jess pulls the rug and begins his sermon stream series. Could happen, you never can tell. I was one class away from a minor in Bible and religion. "You found the man who appears to be the leader of this company and introduce yourself to him." "Welcome to the Long Island Joint Mining and Stock Company." Jared bellows, the seasoned-looking man. "It is great to have you join us. My name is Captain Buddy." Captain Buddy. He's going to be who I eat first. "I'm going to do everything within my power to take this company safely across the country to California. Before we get too far, Jared, there's something you need to know. Company fund is running low. I'm asking all of the company members to contribute everything they can so that we can make it to California as soon as possible." Well, here you go. "Reach deep in your pocket, retrieve all your remaining cash, and hand it over to the company captain." I like the idea they get us this far and then we get the shakedown. It's like, now we need any cash you still possess. So that's going to be how this trip works. It's like having a knife pulled on you halfway through your Uber ride. Thank you so much, Jared. Everyone else just said no. All these other people are like, "I already paid for this trip." You're a proud-looking young man, Jared. I have an assignment for you. When the plains are turning green from the growing grass and the mows begin to dry, we need to make haste to the riches of California. In order to do that, we're going to need a fine team of animals to pull these heavy wagons. I'm charging you with the responsibility of obtaining these animals. The company fund will pick up the tab. Head south into Independence to find the teams and report back to me when you have accomplished your mission. So how long is any single path in this game? Like, am I in a position to finish the land path tonight? Is that something that would be doable? But give me all your money. You've earned yourself some work. Buy animals. You come to the right place for that. So I have to offer you mules, young oxen, mature oxen. My search history will reveal I prefer mature oxen. Doodah. These mature oxen are weathered, tested, and true. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. You sure can finish a path tonight. Could or should? I'll deliver them to your company camp before nightfall. Love those mature oxen. Okay, so I think once I've done that. This is great. If this walkthrough is accurate, I think we're getting ready to see some of the most scintillating action we've ever experienced in a CR game. You report back to the captain that you've secured a team of animals that'll be delivered to camp later today. I trust you've selected the right animals to pull our wagons across the country. I have another assignment for you. It's up to you to determine when our company should head west. Leave too early, the plains will be muddy and the wagons will sink to their axles, and the animals will not have enough grass to eat. But if we wait until the plains are fully green, it may be too late. Then we'll face the gut-wrenching thought of encountering an early winter in the Sierra Online Mountains. Report back to me when it's time to head west, Jared. This is literally Oregon Trail. And that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted the Oregon Trail experience. Top 10 adventure game jungles. I mean, Leisure Suit Larry 3. Fly the Amazon Queen is really good. Or some other good adventure game jungles. All right, I'm tapped out at 2. Is Labion a jungle? Watch this. Plains are still brown and muddy. There's very little grass. So literally at this point, we just sit here and wait for grass to sprout. Just look at it over and over again until it's time. We're literally watching grass grow. That's correct. Thank goodness for F3. Zach has some jungles. Yeah, Zach isn't getting my vote. Sorry, Zach. From the team that brought you drying paint. Absolutely. I mean, there was probably a lot of just staring at grass back in Western expansion days. When you weren't building a transcontinental railroad, this is the sort of stuff you did. Maybe I should wait a little longer between. Nice score right now. Doing great. I love Grizzled Jared. Just killing some time. Here, we'll get our jaunty Gold Rush music playing. All right, that's enough of that. It's taken away from the experience. I feel like it's not authentic when it's playing. This is really fun.
Good job, Jess.
I'm doing a good job. I feel like I'm really nailing this game. Just waiting. This is the right choice, really. I mean, I will say this is about my level of adventure gaming skill, so I like that. Why would you do this? $25 minutes and 44 seconds? Is that all the real game time I've logged? That can't be right, can it? I mean, we're like an uh-oh. My keen eye just noticed. Oh, I gotta hurry and tell the captain. Oh no, no. Okay, come on. Let's go. You're not close enough to get. That's really the command, though. Captain Buddy Bellows. Okay, let's go is an amazing command. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Air Scout Jared has determined it's time to break camp and head west. Let's hitch them up and move them out. Rawhide. Shift 8 messages displayed. 8 messages suppressed? What does that mean? It's 2,100 miles to California, but after only a few miles, your company and every other company head west realize that the wagons are too heavy.
Hey, bro. Nice horse. Hey, Daddy.
Thank you. A little teapot. Realize that the wagons are too heavy. You begin what will be the start of a continual process, lightening the wagons. Traffic is very heavy leaving Independence. There must be hundreds of wagons, usually pulled by 6 to 8 mules or oxen on the trail. The trails become deeply rutted, making passage difficult. Wagon axles break, wheels fall off, wagons sink up to their axles in mud. If they cannot be pulled out, they are abandoned. 45 miles down the trail forks. To the south is the Santa Fe Trail. To the north is the Oregon-California Trail. Very few take the southern route. So now we literally are Oregon trailing it. That map was a little inaccurate. Yeah, West Virginia was still part of Virginia in 1848. It isn't long before the first Native Americans are encountered. The Shawnee and the, not going to try to mispronounce that. Much to the surprise of most travelers and disappointment of some, they're very friendly and helpful. Okay, there you go. Crossing the Kansas River. Look at that. It really is just like a cut scene of Oregon Trail. Shrug emoji. So, I mean, gang, I don't want to bring the mood down, but sometimes terrible things do happen. They're not wrong. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. So that's literally just a random death. The dread disease of cholera has knocked on your door. Your misery is over. Well, good. That's unbelievable. Jason, this may be the best game ever. Thank you for asking that. Failed the Constitution saving throw. Is this the best game ever? It has some of the best AGI graphics. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's terrible, but in kind of a fun way. I did grab the coin back in New York. Everyone has bloodshot eyes. I like that about it. Okay, we already saw these messages. Crossing the Kansas River. Random cruelty is an interesting game mechanic. You're now approached by the land of the Pawnee Indians. This is the tribe that is most feared by the travelers. It is necessary to keep a keen watch at all times. The plains teem with buffalo. Herds of them stretch as far as the eye can see. Wildlife is extremely abundant. But the traveling masses do little to preserve their surroundings as they make haste to the west. While traveling the trail, you find that those who have gone before you have left a trail of litter and garbage. Are you sure this is America? There's no trail you would have hardly noticed. Just follow the trash. It's a sad sight. Also along the way, you find discouraged travelers heading back home in their wagons. Hey! Welcome in, Raiders. Let's pause here. Give a shout out here to Omestra. Thank you so much, Omestra, for the raid. How are you doing this evening? What were you up to? What were you streaming tonight? And how'd it go? Welcome in, y'all. Ooh, I see a Guybrush emote already. That's a good start. If you're new here, I'm Decaf Jedi Jess. I'm playing a little bit of Gold Rush, Sierra's 1988 edutainment adventure tonight. I stream retro games every Wednesday night. Glad you could be here. Hey, Gork Streams, good to see you. Howdy, Frozen Spade. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome in, everybody. If you enjoy these sorts of retro games, and from the looks of those Guybrush emotes, you just might consider dropping a follow. We'd love to see you around sometime. Welcome in. So, how was the stream? Hey, thank you so much, Frozen Spade. Doing some speed running. Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people in Curse of Monkey Island. I love both of those games. What good games to choose. And those are ones I don't imagine a ton of people are out there speedrunning, right? Especially, I would think the speedrunning community for Strong Bad has to be small. Are you doing it like, are the speedruns timed to like each episode, or is it like a straight through start to finish there? Yeah, I'd like to see the Strong Bad speedrun too. That sounds like a lot of fun. What a good game. Thank you again for the raid, though. Glad to have you here. Things are really heating up here on the Not Oregon Trail. First major milestone is Fort Kearny. It was recently built by the U.S. Army in an attempt to keep peace between the Pawnee and the Sioux. Travelers look forward to Fort Kearny for various reasons. Some just want a place to mail letters. Others are interested in how many others have passed before them. Leaders want information on the condition of the trail ahead. It is an amazing series. Yeah, I really love Strong Bad's cool game. I streamed it ages ago. It's one that I would almost be tempted to go back and stream again. I wish there was more Homestar in my life. Gotta save here. Doing a full series run, so all episodes. What's a good time on a full series run for Strong Bad, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what's a goal there look like? Trail is wide and easy. The Platte River provides ample supply of water. Between Port Kearny and Fort Laramie, the company should average 17 miles per day. The upward slope is so gentle that the animals barely feel the grade. Discarding those unnecessary items in Fort Kearny really paid off. The captain advises the rest of the company this will be the easiest part of the trip, so you better enjoy it. Wow, I love how much of this game is just like watching it. Due to the lack of wood to burn for fires, the common fuel substitute is buffalo chips. That's poop to you and me, Russ. They burn well if they're dry. If they're damp, they smoke a lot. If they're wet, they're next to fireproof. What was the first adventure game I ever streamed? That's a great question, Ricky. I think the first adventure game I ever streamed was probably King's Quest 2. I think I started with the first adventure game I ever played and went back and made my first adventure game stream that. I think one of the first games I played that was like, and this is like 4.5 years ago now, which is crazy to think about. I think the first game that I streamed that was like kind of retro adventure Wednesday 1.0 was probably, oh gosh, what would it have been? I think it was probably Sam and Max Hit the Road, I believe. So yeah, that was it's a good question. But yeah, I think that was I think King's Quest 2 was my very first. And what a game to begin with, right? It's a good game. Everybody loves King's Quest 2. It's one of the top 6 or 7 King's Quests. Okay, well, let's get back to the action. Actually, let me just adjust something there. Whew, that was a close call. All right, now back to the action. Sam Max is a classic. I love that one. One of the main obstacles between you and Fort Laramie is the crossing of the South Platte River. First game I ever streamed was Doom Eternal for some reason. I streamed it and didn't like how the stream went. And I went back and did a second take. No one has ever done that in human history on Twitch, right? Like, I was like, I'm going to run this back from the beginning in a new video and repeat a lot of the same lines I did last time to try to get a better take on my Doom Eternal commentary. I was actually thinking recently that I actually still have that VOD sitting around. I should go back and do commentary on my first terrible stream. The trail ahead will take the company the most prominent landmark track. The trail ahead will take the company by the most prominent landmarks of the trek and also of the West. Ash Hollow. The Lost Decaf tapes. That's right. They're terrible. Courthouse Rock. Hey, Gorg Streams. Thank you so much for the follow. Glad to have you here. Chimney Rock. I hate that all you raiders arrived just in time to see me not play this game. All along the way, the wagon's been getting lighter. Hope they don't start floating off. Climbing the gentle slopes of the North Platte, your captain finds it necessary to lighten the load even more. The captain also takes note of the need to increase the care given to the animal teams. There's much tough terrain ahead. Fort Laramie is another military station along the way that really weary travelers long to reach. Once they arrive, many meet with great disappointment. They are unable to acquire many of the articles they desperately need, such as fresh animals to replace those that have died along the way or those that will not last much longer. You could have all the money in the world, and it would be useless. They just aren't available. You can have all the money in the world. It'd be useless. They just aren't available. It's like going into a McDonald's with a fresh $100 bill. They can't give you a Whopper. It's just not available. You have to go to BK for that. Have the tape where I say I don't really like Space Quest. Virtual Drew Closet was just a joke that went too far. Good to see you, Grundis Life. Yeah, the enthusiasm for the landmarks is very good. Why did I wait so long to play this game? It's amazing. All right, we've moved into one of those square states I can't quite identify. Leaving Fort Laramie, the scenery changes abruptly. From the gentle slopes of the plain, you're now traveling on the sandy, steep trails leading into the hills called the Black Hills because of the dense growth of juniper and pine. I can't read tonight. This is a very reedy game. It's now obvious that many wagons on the trail are still extremely overloaded, and they've been abandoning all unnecessary items in mass quantities. To consume mass quantities, that's a Coneheads reference. Abandoned articles consisting of bacon, sugar, camp equipment, cooking utensils, clothes, household furniture, stoves, gridirons, carpenter's tools, blacksmith's anvils, crowbars, drills, augers, gold washers, chisels, axes, trunks, spades, plows, large grindstones, baking ovens, kegs, and barrels are everywhere. That really is everything. I'd grab the bacon. One company once in the Black Hills finally discarded an entire sawmill they planned to operate in California. Anything of any value that was discarded was usually ruined in some way so that successive travelers would not be able to use the item. Now that's capitalism, baby. As for your company, the captain orders that every item that isn't essential then be discarded. Living, I'll loop back and reread that here when I get the chance. The letter from your long lost brother was in your hip pocket along with the gold flake under the stamp, so that is still with you. Your family photo fits in your pocket, so that isn't discarded. The company decides to allow you to keep the Bible just in case someone needs it later. Everything else is thrown from the wagon beside the trail. Have to say, Grundy, you're saying this game gets a bad rap. It is so much better than Black Cauldron. Black Cauldron, man. That one got me. All right. Impatient companies cut down trees and make their own rafts for their wagons. The scenery changes once again. It's barren, dotted with sagebrush. Desert-like region has a few widely scattered ponds, most of which are poisonous pools of alkaline water. It's a gruesome sight to see the results of all your animals partaking of the poison. Surrounding these alkaline ponds, the sagebrushes are outnumbered only by animal carcasses. Well, that's fun. It was a welcome relief to pass from the alkaline territory into the region of the Sweetwater River, where the water is just that sweet. Wonder which of these ponies I would get to pull my Conestoga wagon. Maybe let's get this one. That's a good pony, right? This one has what appear to be seagulls as a cutie mark, rainbow hair. It's a Pegasus. It has purple eyes. I'm going to name this one Beach Dandy. This is Beach Dandy, and her favorite food is bulgogi. Bye, Beach Dandy. Put you back here where you go. Oh no, sorry, Beach Dandy. All right, thank you, thank you, Paul. Again, one of the advantages of streaming from this new locale is a selection of several My Little Pony prompts nearby. Props, not prompts. The west end of the Sweet Valley River, cross country track, Continental Divide. You're now on the Pacific side of the Rockies. Only 4 more hours of cutscenes to go. So this is essentially someone trying to make an adventure game version of the Oregon Trail. Yeah, this path really is. Only they aren't letting you play it. They're just telling you all about it. It's like if your friend played Oregon Trail after school in the computer lab and then told you all about it, but you didn't get to play it because you weren't in that study hall. Your wagon train is now in an arid stretch of land. Be 50 miles before you or the animals will be able to taste the refreshing, cool water of the Green River. All right, here we go. Trail across the desolate wasteland is strewn with dead oxen. The animals, as well as you, are parched and desperately in need of water. Captain bellows a command. The animal team comes to a halt. You're at the top of the steep hill overlooking the Green River. Oh. All right. Free oxen. I was trying to do an ollie ollie oxen free situation there. Well, The animals giving everything they got to get to the water as quickly as possible, and they're taking you with them. Is this right? Was I supposed to do something here? Oh, yeah, I think I was. Uh oh. This guy looks like that arcade sequence at the end. End of Codename Iceman. Unhitch oxen. As thirsty as those animals are, they will have pulled the wagon along with everyone inside over the edge of this steep hill. You're responsible for saving the animal team, the wagon, and the lives of your fellow company members. You're to be commended. Using your Yankee ingenuity, you put the chains through the wagon wheels to keep the wheels from turning. That's our Yankee ingenuity. Wow, look at these well-trained oxen. Look at all those wrecked wagons. That's great. This is some real high effort work. I agree, Pickled Dog. The oxen's returned fresh. You're ready to go. You assist in hitching the wagon. Looks like the company is ready to attempt the steep hill. The wagon starts moving, so you courageously jump on. Things are looking good. All right. Grundy, I like how our PC's sprite gets all grizzled as we head west. Congratulations, we've beaten the game. During this section of the trail, the going gets tough. Endless miles of gravel, rock, sand, other things like that. As difficult as it to keep going, you have to keep those big wheels, keep on turning. Proud Jared, keep on burning. All right, let's see here. Got water. Bear River. Yes, chef. That's a reference to The Bear. Season 3 available now on Hulu. Here are the trail forks. The southern route is called Hudspeth's Cutoff. That route is slightly shorter as the crow flies, but it misses the stop at Fort Hall. Your captain takes you on the northern route toward the fort. You know, I frequently unironically use the phrase as the crow flies, and I feel like here it's being used for Old West flavor, but that's something you can just say. You don't have to, do it as a gimmick. Fort Hall. Ooh, the Snake River. Named because it's full of snakes. The Bear, great film. Not the cat. Bear was expecting, yeah. It is a good TV show. I enjoyed The Bear quite a bit. The new season's weird. I don't know if we want to talk The Bear, but All right. Steeple Rocks. The company's on the right course. Okay, this is really something else. Oh, this looks like Nevada. Geography isn't my strong suit, gang. I'm going to be frank with you. I'm going to be Lisa Frank with you. Ooh, Shogun was very good. From Steeple Rock, your team continues westward. That's my super hot, spicy take. Shogun was good. I'm probably the only person to come out of it with that opinion. Humboldt River is a real lifesaver. More like a mud ditch than a river. One of the first games I ever owned was Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Wouldn't mind streaming that at some point. think I played the CGA version of my Tandy 1000. I don't think the version I had 16 color graphics. Pepperoni and cheese. Okay, fatigue is taking its toll on people. I know what you mean. I'm honestly getting a little bit fatigued here. Try to steal the precious oxen. Mules possessed by the traveling teams. Someone possessed the mules like in a seance or what? Gold seekers who've lost their animals are also resorting to stealing animals from other companies. Loot doo doo, loot doo doo, loot doo 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 doo. Heading west now. I don't think we're rich yet at all. We're in North Dakota's Carmen San Diego. Is that game actually like a full length Carmen San Diego game? I know it exists. Captain Buddy decides to take the Truckee route. I feel like I would really struggle with where in North Dakota is Carmen San Diego. Okay, we're here. It's California. I'd recognize it anywhere. What is that? To a deadly desert where the Lassen cutoff avoids the desert completely. It's too late to go back. You'll just have to make the best of it and survive. Thank you. You're suffering from severe thirst and starvation. Life as you know it is nearly over, unless you do something quick. Oh God, this is the best sprite I've ever seen in a Sierra game. Oh my God, look at it, gang. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. It's so good. Search wagon? You see a barrel on the side. Open barrel. Drink water. Drink all the water that remains. You still need something to eat. Look at wagon. See a barrel on the side. Eat food. Oh, okay, there we go. Turns out you didn't need to know there was food there. You're so hungry you eat every bite of repulsive meat. Now you must try to catch up to your company wagon.
Oh, I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana. My true love for the sea. Oh, Susanna. Oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee.
Thank you, Robin, for bringing the world famous talking bear to the party tonight. We don't get enough world famous talking bear. Thank you. Jim's always hogging the spotlight around here. You're on your way again. We also have of course, the cloned version of my voice available as a sticker, which still feels like a bad idea that I will eventually regret, but it's there. AI has made a precise copy of the real Decaf Jetta. Wasn't far from here at the Donner Party encountered an early winter storm. Nah. They were problem solvers, the Donners, and I can respect that. Yeah, it's a deep fake decaf. It's pretty good. The Sierra Online Mountain Range into the Sacramento Valley. Gives you a little more energy. But he did make a wise decision. The U.S. Army, in an attempt to prevent another catastrophe which would dwarf that of the Donner Party, has sent rescue teams to help those men, women, and children still on the trails in the Sierra Online Nevadas. There are 95 points possible so far, not including the points for reading Psalm 23. Weird. I like all these different arrangements of Oh Susanna. Okay, so we're here. We've done it. Gang, we've done it. Let's see if we can. Oh wait, on the south side of Sutter's Fort. Oh, that's a. I didn't realize I could walk. Oh wait, I need to salute the flag. Ain't never heard a salute. Okay, this is amazing that the parser now becomes a grizzled old prospector. Yeah, I think that this was independent.
All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in L.A., California. Dreaming on such a winter's day.
Thank you, Jim Walls, for bringing in some mamas and papas. And thank you, Clell, for slapping that. Yeah, I believe this was developed by an external team and then published by Sierra. I think it was kind of like Manhunter, right? Oh, wow. Is this a second hype train in the same stream? Is that even possible? Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Matawi. Thank you for the cheer. That's unbelievable. Y'all have been way too kind tonight.
Demon World.
Demon World. I was at a party. A demon walked through the demon door. Talk to man. Talk to man. Lazy guard takes one look at you and says, "You look as green as grass, stranger. I imagine you just pulled into the fort. Let me give you a few pointers. You're welcome to take a tour of the fort, but there are only a few folk hanging around here. Most folk have gone to the hills to look for gold." They hurried off and left their belongings unattended. You ain't gonna find nothing useful. Gold pan, a shovel, a lantern, and a trusty mule. Okay. Not a real bright idea. If you tried that, he'd probably have you strung up. Yeah, Old West narrator is so good. Just wandering around people's. Are you sure I don't need that? Hang on there, Fair. I'll be right with you. Some good digital sound effects. Busy as a one-armed paper hanger with an itch. You ain't from, say, New York, are you? Oops. Accidentally entered out of that. I wonder if I need to restore. Dang it. Ding dang it. Grizzled Jared, oh, don't you cry for me. I feel like, yeah, Becky Fairchild back. Maybe see if that guy will rent us out a room in our former house. Yay. You wouldn't be from Brooklyn, would you? Yay. It's Wilson, right? Wait. Wild Bee, I can't believe it. Lean over here, young fella, and listen to me close. Can't be talking too loud about this kind of thing. I got a message for you from your brother. I ain't got no notion of his whereabouts. All I got is a message. He wants you to know that in these parts he's known as James. That's it, James. He won't tell nobody of his whereabouts, but he gave me to give this to ya. Ain't got no idea what it's for, but if he wanted me to give it to you. Soot-covered hands give you a branding iron. Must be onto something big, really big. Okay, let's see here. We've got that. Go south, east, south, and north. South, east, south, and north. South, east, south, and north. south, east. Do, 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 do. South, east. You know, I saw someone recently, I think, on the Sierra Facebook group that posted some photos from Sutter's Fort. So it's there. Let's see. Sutter and
Hey,
around.
bro, nice horse.
It is a nice horse. I agree. Thank you for the sticker. I'm the one that watches over these fine mules. Good for you. Keep up the good work. I've been told I need to go south. And then west? Oh no. I've messed up. Okay, let me peek at my walkthrough here. Go south, east, south, and north to leave the fort. Maybe that's the exit of the fort. Maybe not. Who's to say? All right, we've exited the fort. Now, I want to go west of the graveyard. I see the graveyard now. Got hung on the corner of the fort. Don't you hate when that happens? Where you're trying to walk somewhere and you get stuck on the side of a building. By the way, thank y'all again for that hype train. Thanks for hanging out with me as we play through this game. We're having a good time. I'm having a good time. Office upstairs. A fine friend and a loving father. Four slugs from a 44, no less, no more. He did acts of kindness and charity as stealthily as some men commit crimes. Gotta watch out for ghosts. Need our scarab. Oh. Wilson Marshall. So let's see here. Now that I've seen this grave, use your letter. Check this out. You must be a genius. Sierra games should all have a puzzle that requires you to just make a leap of true genius to solve. You take the letter from your long lost brother out of your pocket and hold it up to the tombstone. Do 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 do. Hold it right there. Room R2100M. Well, that means room 12. Okay. I can't believe we've done it. All right, now let's see. How do we go back? We're going to see if we're going back the way we came. Turn to the fort by going south, then south of the fort, then south again. South? Wow, I can't believe this game. What a wild puzzle that was. This again falls into the category of Sierra game I just can't imagine completing if you don't have some help along the way. Let's see. All right. Go through the door with a note to enter the shop. Buy a pan and give the man your coin. Hey, Maple Mystery. Good to see you. Welcome in. I've been so engrossed by the game, I couldn't even see the chat for a moment. Yeah, it's always good to see a good EGA parser game. Good to see you. Welcome in. Let me give a shout out here to a Maple Mystery, everyone. Be sure to check out on Steam the Crimson Diamond, coming soon, very soon, right? What is the release date for the Crimson Diamond? And everyone be sure to wishlist that and then buy it as soon as it comes out. It is a classic adventure game inspired by the likes of Laura Bow. A Maple Mystery has been working diligently on that, streaming a lot of the development. Everything I've seen about it looks fantastic. I cannot wait to play it, gang. August 15th. I can't believe it's that close. Are things insane with the release right around the corner, or is it calming down as the final days approach? Open, come on in. I'm having fun with this one before. I've never played Gold Rush before. Gold Rush with the big exclamation point. Ooh, I would definitely love to stream it. It looks really fun. I know that Ben in the chat, and I should give Ben a shout out too. All of y'all know Ben, I think. But let me give a shout out here to PS_Garrick of the Adventure Tuesday crew. They stream retro and newer adventures every Tuesday night. They've been working their way through Tales of Monkey Island recently. But be sure to drop a follow over there too. I know Ben has expressed some interest in streaming Crimson Diamond too. So I don't know who will get to it first. That's right, Ben. You did call dibs on it. We had this discussion. I think it was I don't know if Grundy's still around, but we actually talked. It's like, which one of us wants to stream Rosewater and which one of us gets Crimson Diamond? Because we both want to play both of them so badly. It's like, well, we should divvy up as those games come out. So that means we've got to get Rosewater out soon too. So we'll be in good shape. Let's see here. Oh, I saw a redemption. Oh, Ben, this is a great question. Ask Jess anything. My count says there's at least 18 colors, maybe 19 on screen. Well, you're smart to notice that because the Apple IIGS could display 18 colors. This is an 18 color game on the Apple IIGS. That's not true. Don't at me, bro. That's right. We've been splitting up custody of upcoming games from people whose work we really enjoy and appreciate. Grundy, you can have Thanksgiving with Ben, but you have to spend Christmas with me. I'm sorry. All right, the clerk grins and says, I can tell by the way you talk. You're new to these parts. What can I do for you? Buy a pan. There are a few pans left, but I'm not giving them away. You're going to have to give me some gold. Okay, I'll take that gold coin. Here's your gold pan. I wish you the best of luck. Sorry, Robin. That got me. Let's see. Now we've done it. Buy a pan. Leave the shop and go east and north to leave the fort. Okay, east and north. East? Well, there is no north. Dang it. Okay. Okay, so it says, I'm just using this walkthrough liberally now. Leave the shop and go east and north to leave the fort. This is east. I remember my cardinal directions really well. We'll go west and see what happens. Just watch this. Was this the first Sierra game with a point sound? That's a good question. This has one of my big adventure game pet peeves, which is like you leave a screen going one direction but emerge on the next screen from a different direction. For someone like me that struggles to understand directions, that makes it so much more complicated. Okay, so it says here in my handy dandy walkthrough, west from the graveyard to get to the large map. Oh man, there's a large map coming up. Large map incoming. Everyone be ready. Wow. I mean, they say get ready for a large map, and you're like, I think I'm ready for a large map, but then the map's a little larger than you anticipated. Okay, so I think it literally says here, head east along the river at least 10 screens, so you're 11 miles from Sutter's Fort. So I want to get to E11, apparently. We're going to go to E11. This won't take long at all. All right, well, we'll just keep on walking. I mean, I've seen larger maps too. This is a really good point. So, all right, this is the part of the game where we just walk to the next screen. Now, what would be really fun is if I could, like, I'm looking at it right now in my camera in the background. Look at how fun X-Men Children of the Atom looks. Like, wouldn't it be fun to just get in there and do some fighting? Like, what a great game Children of the Atom is. Hey, Robin, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Good night. Sleep well. You'll never find out if we strike it rich, though. So there's no hint that you have to go this far out, right? Like, it's just like, I hope you figure this out. Oh my God, there's a fast speed and I didn't know it this whole time. Oh, baby. Here we go. Most of these Apple II games didn't have these kinds of innovations. Heard from some fellow the other day at the hot spot around these parts is Fresno Flats. That wouldn't be very nice. What's he doing over there? Okay. So I'm going to E11. You know, it's going to get fun here. We're going to really simulate the Gold Rush experience. Yeah, that sounds like a classic Sierra trick. Suey! If only those Brooklynites could see me now. Oh, baby, oh, baby. Nothing. 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 So now we're in RNG territory. Nothing. Nothing. Willikers, this is wonderful. So we only need to do this 50 times successfully. This is unbelievable. I can't believe this is the game. Uh-oh. Oh, no. You got any last words? Oh, my Lord. Oh, we don't have to do that for full points. So let's see here. Looks like I'll need to buy stuff from the walkthrough, so maybe I will need some money. Suey! Oh, baby, oh, baby. So I wonder how much I need to actually get ahead. I'm starting to wonder if I really can finish this leg tonight. Wonder how much gold rushing is left. Nothing. 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 Wonder if you have to periodically change screens. About 30 to 50 minutes. Who knows how long that could take me. Okay, come on, game. If this keeps up, I'll be rich in no time. Okay, just panning for gold, doing our thing. What a game this has been. Ooh, close call. It's weird that the locations aren't consistent. Like as I transition from one screen to another, I get different screens. That seems like a great way to really confuse players. You could alternatively dig for gold with the shovel. Gold. $577. Surely $577 is enough to buy any equipment I would need, right? This didn't really pan out the way I expected. Okay, let's get back to the fort where we are going to buy a lantern and shovel and a mule. We're going to get you lamp. Here we go. We're doing it. Almost back. Okay, so it says south twice to enter the shop. Is it this shop? Buy a lantern. Give gold. Buy a shovel. Give gold. All right. Buy and shovel. Okay. So I've done that. We're going to go west, east, south, and west twice. West, east, south, west. That's probably not what I meant. Okay. Leave the shop. Go west. east, south, west, and west. And theoretically, I should be able to buy a mule. Here we go. We've done it. It's mule buying time, baby. We've done it. We've gotten to mule territory. Buy a mule. It's going to cost you a bit of gold. Give gold. All right. Yeah, there, you lazy good for nothing mule. Okay, now I have a mule. Let's see here. West twice. Willingly follows you. There we go. I do get occasional moose sounds. That's pretty fun. Heat. Oh, you better keep that on that mule. Dang it. Okay, buy mule. Give gold. I think you have to get the mule once you do this. Get mule. Okay, I guess we have to be a little more careful. Okay, it's not heat brand. Got muled. Okay, let's see here. So the actual solution is heat iron and then brand mule. Take the red hot iron and place it firmly on the mule's left rear haunch. It sizzles and stinks. Ugh. The mule takes it on all fours. Gross. The mule takes it. Ugh. All right, well, there you go. Huh, somehow I hid the top menu. Okay, let's see here. Oh, get that back. There we go. Let's see. So I've got the mule. Go west and north into the stables. Is that the most disgusting scene in a Sentence as Sierra game? Yes, probably. I think it's up there. Let's see here. So it said. Okay, go west twice. Go west and north, then through a small door to the right of the fort into the stables. Okay, here we are. The mule man says, "Hold it right there, stranger. You get a description of that damn mule you're bringing in. Brown mule, a little scrawny, looks like a horseshoe with a key." What am I doing? What's happening? Okay, let me read ahead my walkthrough. Okay. Leave mule. You let go of the rope and leave that Mule behind. Look at brand. Triple T Ranch. Mr. Bell owns this mule. One of the many assets of the copyright ranch. I like that gag. A special brand. Mr. Bell owns this mule. Okay. Okay, what I'm actually supposed to be doing here. It says, look at the brands of the other mules until you find the one your brother left and take it. I wonder which one our brother left. Triple T Ranch. Ah, Mule Jam. Okay. Let's see here. There's a special mark. Is that a sign that we're supposed to recognize? No! This is terrible. Okay, I'm going to have to go down to normal. Yeah. This slow, lazy, and awkward mule serves a special purpose. So what I'm actually looking for here. Okay, which one's which? Now we've got too much mule grouping. Slow, lazy, awkward. This is unbelievable. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at your branding iron. There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay. We got a mule. So I guess that the mule that we had was lazy and terrible, and we just went in and traded it out for one with the same brand. Is that what happened? Okay, so we're near the end. We're getting there. Head east from the fort along the river. Okay, so we're leaving again. It's a specially trained mule. So it acts like it's not going to let you finish, but then it does. See y'all later. Okay. Jake trained it to lead us. Okay. Let's see here. So it says, once we're back outside, head east from the fort along the river past the sawmill and the men at the large log to reach the town entrance. So I literally just walk this way now? Is this really all it is? Oh no. Okay. Okay. So did we miss something, or did we just, is it just a thing? And what do we need to do in room 12 is another question. I mean, this is the hotel? Uh, Hotel's in the next town. Okay. Boy, this is something else. Okay. We gotta finish this tonight, gang. I'm determined now. It's past midnight. This is when the action really heats up here on the channel. It's not when the pauses between me saying things get longer and longer as my brain loses the ability to formulate interesting things to say. This is still better than Black Cauldron. I stand by my earlier assessment. So how many screens out is this? Chess's Midnight Gold Rush stream. Grundy, is there really 45 minutes left? Are you joshing me right now? 45 minutes? 45 human minutes? Nope, there aren't, or nope, you aren't joshing me. Are you Josh Mandeling me right now? There's a maze? There's not a maze. There's not a maze. There's no maze. There's a maze in the darkness. It's a maze in the dark. It's a two-parter. Oh, wow. It really is. Well, you know what? We're going to come back next week, and here's what we're going to do. We are going to play this game all out of order and out of whack. We are going to come back. We are going to finish the game, and then we'll go back and we'll check out the Panama and the Cape Horn routes. Just not finish this part. You know, Grundy, that is exactly what I needed to hear, because I don't think I can make it to 1 a.m. I'm already up past my bedtime. So we'll just do this game inside out. We'll finish it next week, then go back and play the middle parts over separately without finishing it again. It'll make so much sense. It'll be just the kind of experience we're all looking for. Hey, Balboa, this is good for now, though. This got us where I wanted to be. We had some fun. I now feel like I've played Gold Rush, and I'll be back next Retro Adventure Wednesday to both finish Gold Rush and play the middle parts of it retroactively. it'll all make sense once we get there. But for now, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. I'll be back, I think, on Friday night playing a little bit of the Simpsons game, the one from like 2008. We'll play a little bit of that, see if it's any good. I know I played it start to finish when it came out, and I have no memory of it whatsoever. So that's what's next on the agenda. Thank you for the hang, everybody. Thank you for the hype trains and the support, and most of all, thanks for the chats. If you're watching on YouTube later, I hope you're enjoying it. Feel free to follow, do all that sort of good stuff. But before we go to bed for the evening, we should get a raid going. Let me see who's online at this late hour and see where we can head off to. All right, we have some good options, it looks like. Let's raid over and say hey to Cobra Commando. We haven't dropped in on her in a while, and she is playing, of all things, GTA Vice City, which is really kind of the closest thing that you can get to like a Gold Rush style game is a little bit of Vice City. So there we go. We'll head over and say hey to Cobra. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time, and I will see you again very soon.